Welcome back, fellow adventurers. We embark on an in-depth journey through the European narrative of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. With your Girth Samaritan guide, I will explain the narrative of the game and the main storyline of the game. I will also explain the stories of the faction, categorize the different quests. We will explore the complex narrative layers from the grand main storyline to the intriguing side quests and bask in the glory of player choice. Before talking about the quest, I will talk a little about the historical context in which we are traveling. We live in a time where the Empire is fighting against a group of Nordic rebels called the Stormcloaks. The Stormcloaks demand the independence of the province of Skyrim after the Empire decided to submit to the rights and conditions of an elven race called the High Elves, or Altmer, who won the war against the Empire in the past. A race very arrogant and megalomaniacal elf who considers himself much more powerful than the other elf and human cousins, Nordic, Imperial Britons, etc. The land of Skyrim is torn between two camps who want the restoration of order on one side and on the other, the restoration of a cult threatened by the Empire.
According to Beatstarter in René Boer, narrative mechanics have many faces, displays, and interfaces. They occur as text, recipes, stories, dramas in 3 acts, movies, videos, tweets, journeys of heroes, but also as rewarding stories in game and as narratives in society, such as a career from rigs to riches, the concept of modernity or market economy, and are increasingly used in politics. Below the surface, however, narrative mechanics are a special kind of motivational design, or more precisely, a special kind of game mechanics. In the same way as classic game mechanics, they consist of rules and rule sets for control cycles that contain challenges, provide options, make decisions possible, and then reward or punish, thereby creating a magic circle. It's time to talk about the choice that can impact the surrounding of the player. We players, we are in the center of this war. We have the choice between allegiance to the Empire or helping Stormcloaks to obtain their independence. The player's choice will have an influence on the destiny of the country, with the return of the dragons by choosing if we side with the Blades, ancient dragon hunters and protectors of Dragonborns, or siding with Greybeards, masters of the Tuhum and Dragonborn's master, to shape our destiny to face the dragon of destruction, Alduin. The dynamic alignment system and the fluid nature of alliances ensure that the consequences of the choices are not confined to isolated quests, but ripple through the entire game, influencing relationships, quests, and the very outcome of the civil war. According to Jeff Howard in his preface, he said, "A quest is a journey across a symbolic, fantastic landscape in which a protagonist or player collects objects and talks to our characters in order to overcome challenges and achieve a meaningful goal. My definition is unique because it seeks to bring together models of quests derived from both mythology and game studies in a way that can allow designers to create better games. A quest is a middle term, a conceptual bridge that can help to join together many two parts of binary pairs that are often considered separately in disciplines such as game studies, mythological studies, depth psychology, and teaching. These include game narratives, rules and stories, technology and mythology, and meaning and action. In terms of game and narratives, quests are one way of resolving the debate between narratologists who see games as stories and ludologists who see games as rule-based simulations. Now, the major quest. When we were about to be executed after finding ourselves at the wrong time and in the wrong place, the Empire decides to execute us. A dragon appears out of nowhere and destroys the village. During our adventures, after killing a dragon and absorbing his soul, we learn that we are some sort of mortal being with the soul of a dragon, a dragonborn, or Dovahkiin. According to the prophecy already written several centuries ago, a dragon named Alduin will A dragon named A dragon named Alduin will return to destroy the world, but only the Dovahkiin can overcome his apocalyptic plans. The main quest revolves around knowing and understanding how to beat Alduin, the devourer of the world, and knowing the end of the story of his plan and his origin. However, the player has a choice to take a break during the main quest for a side and faction quest, to give the player the time to explore the world before fighting Alduin. During the main adventure, the player will discover his allies and enemies. He will learn that he has the power of the Dovahkiin and the dragons can manipulate the art of the voice. I didn't mention it in my last video because I figured out it was appropriate for this video, the art of the voice, or to whom. The to whom involves speaking or shouting specific words in the dragon language, which carries immense power. Each shout has its unique effect and it can be ranged from launching a devastating fire breath attack or to slow down time. These shouts are learned by finding word walls throughout Skyrim, where the Dragonborn can absorb the knowledge of the shout inscribed on the wall. There exists a wide variety of shouts that can fit to the player's playstyle, and the only way to obtain them is to explore catacombs and use dragon swords to unlock them. Shouts play an important role in the main quest line. During his journey, the player will be immersed in politics, mixing or hiding organization. An ally can hide an enemy, and what the player must know is that he must trust only himself. Every action, like every choice, can change the course of the game's story. Main quest. These quests drive the central storyline of Skyrim, where the Dragonborn discover their destiny and confront the return of dragons. Faction quests. Skyrim features several factions with their own quest lines, such as the Companion, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, College of Winterhold, Stormcloaks, Imperial Legion, Dawnguard, Volkiel Clan, and Bard's College. These quests focus on the goals and activities of each faction. Radiant quests. Radiant quests are dynamically generated quests. These quests are often related to the various factions in the game and are used to provide players with a steady stream of content. They can be repeated, ensuring an ongoing gameplay experience. Daedric quests. Daedric quests involve dealing with Daedric princes, powerful supernatural beings in the Elder Scrolls universe. These quests usually result in the acquisition of powerful Daedric artifacts, but often come with moral dilemmas. A quick digression before continuing. In the Elder Scrolls universe, there are two types of divine entities: the Edra, who are creative deities, and the Daedras, who are the nemesis of the Edras, kinds of demons with divine status. Some of them can be good or evil, as they represent destruction, curses, plots, corruption, madness, or even light. Collectible quests. These quests often involve collecting specific items or artifacts, such as the Stone of Parenzia or Dragon Priest masks, or the usual gems for the Thieves Guild. Bounty quests. Given by city guards or yards, these quests require you to hunt down and eliminate bandits, dragons, or threats to a specific location. Completing these quests can improve your standing in the city. Dragon Shouts quests. To unlock the full power of the Dragonborn, you must seek out and unlock shouts by completing World Walls quests. These quests involve locating world walls and defeating dragon priests. Civil War quest. Skyrim's civil war between the Imperial Legion and the Stormcloaks forms the backdrop for several quests. Players can choose to align with one side or remain neutral. Followers quests. Some followers in the game have their own quests. These quests often involve personal storylines or tasks that allow you to deepen your relationship with your follower. Side quests. These are miscellaneous quests that don't belong to the main storyline or faction quest. Side quests can be found throughout Skyrim, given by various NPCs, and often offer unique and interesting stories. Generally, it is through secondary quests that faction quests or Daedra quests or others begin. If the player completes them, he will discover the true nature of these quests throughout his adventures. The non-linear structure allows for varied approaches, fostering a sense of freedom in how players tackle objectives. Whether embarking on the main quest line, pursuing guild memberships, or stumbling upon a hidden quest in remote corners of the world. Each quest is a self-contained story with its unique challenges, moral quandaries. That's all for now, folks. Be ready next time to a very soon journey.